What is up, everyone? Hope you're having a good day. I was working with a setup that made it a little bit difficult to be able to make the videos that I wanted to make. So I decided I just wanted to build a corner desk. And you may have seen a little bit of it in the last video, but I wanted to talk a little bit more and just show a little bit of how I made it. But I just wanted to give everybody an update on what I've been doing. But here we go. So this is what we're working with right now. I got this main desk, gaming computer right there. Got my launch pad for the music I'll be working on. 2 monitors, probably changing those out to new ones. And then we have the side desk with the printer. So the desk is gonna take up about this whole side right here, fill up the corner, and go about to where that filing cabinet is. But I've already marked some of the studs here. So the first thing I'll do, put these big pieces of wood up there. Now it's already pretty smooth, but I'm gonna use some 220 grit sandpaper to make it even smoother and get it ready for stain. Added this piece of wood going across to give a little bit more stability here. I'm in the process of making a shelf that's going to go across the bottom, and that's where I'm going to put stuff like the surge protector or the battery backup. Modem's going to be down here. Might end up putting the subwoofer for the sound bar down here as well. I grabbed these drawer slides. I actually took them off a desk that was over by my work. They were thrown in the trash, so I'm gonna put them to some good use. I'm gonna try to get this keyboard and mouse off of there, and I got this wood piece. I'm gonna make a little slide out and come out like this. I had a few pieces of wood that I attached to the bracket, so I had something to screw into. Same thing on this side. So on the edge of the desk, I'm gonna cut a piece. It'll be 3/4 deep, and then it'll go down about 1 inch. And then we'll also get this keyboard slide out stained as well. And I've been trying to use as much of the wood that I have on hand. So I think I'll probably use the wood from this 2x4 and make that the edge. Whenever I use the router, I like to use some test pieces first. And in this case, I'm glad I did it. When I was using the router, it actually caused it to chip out right over here. So in order to prevent that, you can actually use some blue tape and cover up the area that you want to cut, and that'll keep it from chipping. This is the side that I use the tape on, and it's perfectly straight. for this track that I'm making is actually the LEDs that I'll be installing. But these LEDs will sit in here flush, and then when I turn it upright, then all you'll see is the glow coming out the top against the wall. So I was able to get these pieces cut with no issues. The edge pieces, I'll be using natural color stain. These pieces in the back, I'll use the same one that I use for the rest of the desk, the gunstock color. The keyboard slide out, this one will be stained the gunstock color as well. I tried to get away with putting these up with just double-sided tape, and a few days later they were on the ground. So I figured out another way to do it, which is probably how I should have done it from the beginning, honestly. Use this pocket hole jig, and then we'll attach it from the back. So these are the strips that I'll be attaching the LEDs, so it's gonna shine up from here. It's gonna get kind of tricky back here because I want to run the wires up to that back corner right there. And they're going to connect to both of these wood pieces. I'm gonna have to cut a little pocket or something in the stud so I can run the wire up as close to the wall as possible. I'll be using 3 different LED strips. 2 of them will be in the wood pieces on the back, and this other one will go on the bottom. Put a little bit of light down here. The one on the bottom will just be white light, and then these I'll be able to change the color using the app on my phone. And then I got a couple of push button switches that I'll use to turn these lights on and off. So we got the plug mounted underneath over here. Got the wires running around to the power supply right here. And coming around, we get to the controller. And from there, we have the 3 main wires that go into the terminal block. 2 switches to turn the lights on and off. Put in this USB charger hub. It's only for charging. I don't have it plugged into the computer. Easy access USB plug right here. And the headphone jack. I can use this while I'm gaming. Playing some Halo 3-screen action. Then I got a headphone mount for when I'm not using the headphone. Got my modem down here and my network switch. I want to build like a little mini rack where I can put my Blu-ray disc drive and my hard drives also. I just want to keep everything in one place down here. I'll probably end up relocating these, but I got a USB 3.0 hub in the back right there. And then the USB 2.0 hub right here. And that'll just be for me to plug in anything that doesn't need high speed, like my mouse and keyboard. Of course, the soundbar subwoofer is down here as well. So this is the app for the LED controller. It's called LED Hue. And it searches for the devices nearby And the ID for this particular module is SP110E. So we're gonna select that and you hit enter, and then it brings you to this screen here. This top part, you can select solid color, tap it one time and it can go on auto, and then it will cycle through the different presets. If you tap it again, you can actually select the different presets that are on the app. Hit this arrow, we'll go to the next one. 120 different presets. There's a bar down here, you can slide it over if you want to pick a specific color. And then there are preset solid colors right here. So next option, you can select brightness. And then the speed on the next option here. That's about it for that. I just leave mine on auto so it cycles through all the different presets. So I know it's been a long while since I posted my last video, but the good news is that I got 3 more videos in the works and then a new project after that. I'm gonna try to space them out a little bit, so if I do take another break like I did, that you'll have something else to watch. I'll have those up pretty soon. But until then, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything, just leave a comment, and don't forget to like and consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one.